Welcome to the ACECQA Guide to the National Quality Framework. This is a video series for parents and families of children who attend early childhood or school-age care services. In this episode, we look at why the National Quality Framework has been introduced. The National Quality Framework contains a new quality standard to improve education and care across long day care, family day care, preschool, kindergarten and outside school hours care. The framework was agreed to by all state and territory governments and the Australian government, and it applies right across the country. There are a few types of care in some states and territories that are not included in the National Quality Framework at this stage. If you're unsure about whether your child's service is covered by the framework, please ask the staff at the service. It's important that all parents understand the purpose of the National Quality Framework. High quality education and care can play a big role in the future of our children. It lays a foundation for their learning and development throughout school years and beyond. The early years of a child's life present key moments for establishing their self-esteem, resilience, healthy growth, and their capacity to learn. We know from a wealth of evidence that quality education and care early in life leads to better outcomes later in life, in health, education and employment. The National Quality Framework sets a new benchmark for quality in children's education and care services. To meet this challenge, most services will make some important changes. You might be aware of some of the changes already. Things like better ratios of educators to children to ensure that children get more individual care and attention, and higher qualification requirements for educators. But the National Quality Framework contains much more than these two measures. The framework has four main components: a national law, a national quality standard, a quality rating and assessment process, and a national agency to oversee the work, the Australian Children's Education and Care Quality Authority, or ACECQA. The National Quality Framework began on 1 January 2012, although some requirements are being phased in gradually. The remaining episodes in this series will explain how the National Quality Framework will change children's education and care services and what this means for your child.